Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hey, today I'm going to introduce to you about a new CMS, that is Loopback CMS, Loopback and Angular 2. So I just commit that in my GitHub branch, so you can check it by for GitHub. And first is a Loopback CMS. So you can download and package into your local computer and follow the document to install. To install images for correct your image thumbnail and MongoDB and store your database. So I have downloaded my projects in Works and Loopback CMS. And let me introduce something. This API. API that is for Loopback is for backend with the API to store our database. And backend that is for admin, we can log in to the app and create something like user, content, and taxonomy categories, something like that. So I already installed MongoDB, so I done that, and also images. I have done that as well. Let me open the project in terminal. Work loop CMS API. So the first time when you download the project from my GitHub, you need to generate directory to API and typing npm install to install or dependence package. And I have done that. You can see I have done that before. So after typing npm install, it will be install all packets required for API. And the same for backend. You need to also type npm install as well. And I already done that before. You can see the folder, nodes module, and a lot of packets here. And so when we done that, now I'm going to change directory into API, and that is a loopback API. And we also need to store the MongoDB server by typing MongoDB. Okay, so it's already stored. And open new tab in terminal and typing npm store. Okay. So by default, when we create a new we start the APIs, it creates a default admin user and passwords also admin with role admin data. And with this kind of user, you have a full permission to control the API. So you can configure the database inside API server and check in the data struct. So here is my data struct. It's connect to my local host. Okay, so now we need to start the backend. This is Angular 2 for backend application. So I'm going to open new tab in my terminal and generate to backend. And by typing npm start. So we do have the Angular application open a listen on 4200 ports. And here is our backend app. I can open in my Google Chrome. And here is the app. And back to API. In this we can view the API so we have a media for this is for store our uploads media, and we have a nodes that is the default content and portfolio and user role and taxonomy categories for the nodes content, and also for user is for user information and vocabulary. This is belong to taxonomy. So by default, as I have said before, we have creates a new admin user with role administrator. So that means I could log in with admin and admin. Okay, so here's my default account. And let's change my profile. I can upload. So nothing here. So let's upload new ones. Okay, we have selected and set my profile. So let me introduce about images. So in the documentation, I have mentioned about images. So why we need images? When we upload the image, so let me open the project. I'm open the project in Sublime Text. You can check in the API, and we have a server and data structure config. I'm sorry, it should be config. So by default, I just config create a thumbnail by default. When user uploads the image, we create a new thumbnail with 150 pixels. So you can check in the store publish, and we also create a new folder for thumbnail. And we use that for user avatar. You can check open image in new tab. We can see that. So we can able add new user here. For example, a John Smith. John Smith. Test. Just come. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, we can able set a zone avatar here by select that, or we can upload a new one if you want. Something it too big. Okay, so for later, uploading later. And let me introduce about a taxonomy. Now I'm going to create a new vocabulary. And the vocabulary. And after that, we could add new taxonomy term. For example, a Drupal something, a WordPress. We can select parent, but however, I'm keeping WordPress as parent. So we can add a new subcategories. For example, a nurse belong to, and create a new port belong to WordPress, something like that. And we could check inside notes. By default, this is the default content. We can create new notes. For example, my first article. You can pause the text here. Test body content. You can change the public or unpublished article, and we can ever select the category. For example, select notes and add more media. You can select this media and add more if you want. For example, I want to upload this image. Wow, this image is too big. Something is, let's open. Okay, let's check error about error. It looks like the files were too big. So I am going to test image. So I'm going to download something. Okay, for example, I'm going to use this me. Save as me. And now I'm going to add a new file. Okay, so we do have an image here. And we can select. Okay, and now in public that. Okay, so we have a first post, and we can also check that for edit. And click to remove and save that. Okay. For in that we only have a back API and backend. So I recommend to create new folder for frontend. So we do a frontend to display a blog or something article from the backend from API into frontend to user. So I would that's in the next video. Okay, bye for now. I hope this is helpful for you to able to create your website. And you don't have to do anything from scratch. Thank you and subscribe me. Bye for now.